Hey everyone. Would you look at this weather, eh? Beautiful. This is late January here in Sheffield, Saturday afternoon. No, it's a little bit cold, but beautiful blue skies. Happy to be out delivering in this kind of weather. And today I've just started off. I'm doing a little bit of a kind of a challenge for myself. I want to see how quickly I can earn 30 quid doing deliveries for Uber Eats and Deliveroo. This isn't just some kind of random YouTube challenge. I mean, it is a random YouTube challenge in the sense that it's a YouTube challenge, and it's a challenge and I'm putting it on YouTube, so by definition it's a random YouTube challenge, but there is a kind of a purpose behind it. Or at least that's how I justify it to myself. In that, in a few weeks' time, I'm going to be unemployed, I've taken redundancy from my full-time job, and I'm not going to go out and try and find another job immediately. You know, the plan is to use the money I got to just give myself a few months to work out what I want to do with my life. But to kind of keep things topped up, my plan is to go out and do a bit more delivering and make that my main or only source of income. Now at the moment I'm only going out, a few times a week, which is fine, but once I'm completely free I do need to go out a bit more often, and in my head I've got these kind of rough numbers and plans in terms of how often I'm going to go out, how much I'm going to earn, and in my head the plan is to try to earn £60 a day going out sort of 5 days a week. Now for me that probably means going out twice in a day. Now my hope is that I can kind of pull in 30 quid each time I go out. My hope, and this is kind of the hypothesis I'm trying to test here, is that it will take only a couple of hours to do this. My theory is that if I can just go out for maybe like 4 hours a day and earn 60 quid, that will probably do me and help keep me sort of topped up and keep the money sort of ticking over so I'm not burning through my savings too quickly. So today is a very specific test to see how quickly that 30 quid can be reached. And I've gone out, it's only, was it now? 3:15. Started at 3:15, turned everything on at 3:15. So we'll now see how quickly I can get to that number. And that will hopefully give me time to really sort of rethink what I want to do in my life. While we're on that subject, YouTube, I wish YouTube would stop sending me damn videos in my feed, depressing, miserable videos of middle-aged people like myself talking about how giving up work at 50 or leaving their job at 50 was a massive mistake, and how they're all massively depressed and lonely now. I mean, I'm very sympathetic to these people, but goodness me, this is not building the narrative I want for my future career. Well, I've been out 5 minutes now and I still haven't got an order through, which is, not a great start. Normally Saturday afternoons are reasonably busy, but nothing yet. So I'll keep kind of driving around, wandering around, riding around until something pops up, and then I'll come back to you. But I'll try to keep a sort of a clock on the screen so you can kind of see how long this is all taking and what the total is at different times. Okay, well, it took a while. This is about 15 minutes in now, and I got my first order, which is from a burger place called Urban Fresh. Luckily it was quite close to where I was. It's £3 order. Going a very short distance, just going about a mile or so. So yeah, a bit depressing that it took so long to get an order, but we've got one now. Hopefully this will spur others to come in. No problem. Thank you. Oh yeah, sure. Sorry about that. It's chilly today. Cheers. Thanks so much. I should have come to the back door. I didn't realise. Next time. Cheers. All right, let's get off to this first one then. Had a good 5-minute wait in there. This is only a £3 order, but it's a very quick one. Not far to go, but not the best start. We're already 20 minutes in, and if we take a few more minutes for this order, let's say 5 more minutes, that's 25 minutes. That's £3, which is pretty meagre to say the least. It's going to take me bloody all afternoon to get 30 quid otherwise. But yeah, they took a while to get the burgers ready there, which is okay. It's a new burger restaurant. It's only been there a couple of months, so to be honest, I've been in there a couple of times and it's always empty. And this is like Saturday afternoon. They got massive real estate in one of the plum spots in Sheffield. If you can't fill it on a Saturday afternoon, you're probably going to struggle. Unless they're doing a lot of deliveries, which again didn't seem to be. I couldn't see any other delivery drivers there. I kind of worry that they're not going to last very long. But, you know, who knows? Maybe they're like the endless sort of Turkish barbers and vape shops and mobile phone repair places that seemingly exist in their multitudes. Go on, park it. I hate having to parallel park when there's loads of people waiting behind you. It is awful. I always feel very sorry for people because I screw that up as well. And like me, you know, like a lot of people, I just go, screw that, drive on, let's try and find another place, which is not so embarrassingly public. Hi there, how are you? There you go. Enjoy. Have a good day. Bye bye. Okay. It's the first one done. So that's £3 in literally 25 minutes. I'm hoping might pick up some momentum after this, but we'll see. Let's get back on with Deliveroo as well. Maybe even also turn on Hungry Panda, which I rarely remember to do, just because they give you so few damn orders. Okay, just got another order in from Deliveroo. This is going to, I think, what looks like a tea place, boba tea place maybe, Char Time I think it's called. Alright, let's get off to this second one then. So this is a sort of a 5-6 quid order. So I reckon, I don't know how long this one's going to take, 15 minutes or so, maybe. So if we do 15 minutes, we're looking at 45 minutes. 45 minutes, £8. Oof, that's not great. Right, you see the lovely diamond building there on the right, which is the engineering building, the University of Sheffield, a few years old, very pretty. Got that one, no rush. Right then, mate. Scan that. Alright, let's get off to this. I didn't realise it was quite as far as it was. It's in fact around 4 miles for a £6 order roughly, which is not great. However, did get a £2 tip, I just noticed, so that puts it up to an £8 order for 4 miles, which is actually a hell of a lot better. So at this rate, it's going to take me 16 minutes to get there. That's going to take us up to about the kind of 50-55 minute mark, and I would have only made £11 at this point, which, you know, it's not great. I think we're coming up to the I haven't actually navigated this yet. There's this famous Dutch roundabout here in Sheffield, which they recently built. I think it's specifically kind of designed for bikes to go around, but it's got sort of a different system than a normal roundabout in terms of how you go around it and how you give way. Probably should have paid attention when I was reading about it, but now I cannot remember for the life of me what the process was, but I'll give it a go when we get there. Oh, there we go. New roundabout layout ahead. Give way at all times when exiting roundabout. Give way at all times. So it's just, you just have to kind of give way. How does that work? Do you just have to wait for a gap? Not quite sure how that works, but it kind of makes sense. Okay, so I'm giving way at all times, and then just, you know, slip into it. Okay, that wasn't as complicated as I thought. I successfully navigated the Dutch roundabout. So yeah, based on this, I'm not sure this plan of doing 4 hours a day and racking up 60 quid is looking likely. I mean, it always felt a bit ambitious, but you know, I suppose it could vary from day to day. I think what I'm trying to avoid is actually finding myself doing a full day's work as I was doing prior to my redundancy. I think, you know, surely there's some benefit to taking redundancy, and that you do get to slouch around in your underpants and watch Countdown like the proverbial student. And given that I've been working for sort of nigh on 30 years without a break, I felt it was my turn. It was my turn to shine, my turn to, you know, lounge around and sit on the sofa for a bit. Mate, how are you? There you go, sir. See ya. Okay, that one's done. I've got another one coming in from Burger King, which is not far from here. But let's just take stock of where we are at the moment. It's exactly 55 minutes after we started. And we have earned, as far as I can see, £10.80 at the moment. So we're really at the old minimum wage. But this looks like a relatively quick one as far as I can see. It's going to take me 5 minutes to get to the restaurant. If they're reasonably quick with the food, then I don't think it's going to be a long order. It's probably another 5 minutes or so to the house. So, you know, this might help pick things up a little bit. Alright, mate, 7098. What drinks are they? They're just.
Yeah, they're just too cold to be putting in with the.
No, I just wonder. They're not like they're not with lids, are they?
They're caps and
Oh,
cans.
okay, perfect. That's perfect. Oh, hi there. Sorry, can't hear anything with this thing on. Just wait a sec. Let's just get your drinks for you a second. Oh. There you go. Have a great day. Have you got your code? 62. Thank you so much. Okay, I've got an order coming in from Greg's. Alright, mate, how are you? That's not great. Thanks so much. Yes, that's the one. Thank you so much. Done about an hour and 35 at the moment, and I've made about 19 quid. So in theory I could if I get a couple of good orders in the next half an hour, I could get the 30 quid within the 2 hours, but probably not. We'll see how it goes. Alright, well, we've got an order from Iceland. Iceland's very close to here. Not the country, of course, the frozen food specialists. And again, doesn't look like it's going to be a long one. It's only a couple of minutes to Iceland, and then it only looks like a few more minutes, 5 more minutes or so after that. So I think this was paying, I'm trying to remember now, 380 something. So we are getting there. What started out as a pretty barren first half an hour with hardly any orders, it's now really picked up. It does show that, you know, as you get closer to dinner time, then alright, mate, you've got the order, what was it, 8358? Is it those two there? Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, this is a bloody heavy order, but it's only going about half a mile. So it's like 4 quid almost for literally no distance at all. Okay, this is just down here, like I said, 2 minutes away. Perfect little order. This should bring us up to about 24 quid, and still got 15 minutes until the 2 hours are up. It's not doing too badly, actually. It's going to cut it fine. Let's see what other orders I get after this. Restream. Is this it? The electric press. Are these for the Iceland order? Oh, great, fantastic. Oh, just give us a sec. It's a heavy one. There's your first one. Oh, sorry. This one, I think the handle snapped, so just be a bit careful with that one. I wouldn't. Yeah, it's not gonna. Is that okay? Have you got the code?
I'm 13.
13. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye. All right, we got another order coming in. This is about, I can't remember, about 350, 360. But again, another little short one. These are kind of good if they're quite short. And this should take us up to about 28 quid, I think, which is pretty close to what we wanted. And there's not that. It's only getting close to 2 hours. Oh man, here comes the cobbles. Ooh. I have no idea where this restaurant is. It's taking me on a little weird diversion. This doesn't seem like the right place. There seems to be hardly anything around here. Okay, well, let's see. Is it actually a restaurant here? Oh, maybe it is. There's something here. There's something here. Is this a restaurant? Is this a restaurant? I've no idea, actually. Maybe this is it. Is this it here? Globe Works, Slap and Pickle. Let's have a look. Never been here before, but let's go have a look inside. In here? Round there. Okay, cheers. Sorry, my dear. A bit weird. All right, mate. 8696.
8696.
Thank you.
8696, lads.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks. All right, well, slight complications finding that place. The exciting thing was that the customer has given me a £5 tip, which is rather nice indeed, which is taking us way over the £30. It's exactly what I wanted. And all right, I'm going to be maybe like 5 minutes later than I planned over the 2 hours. But very, very cool. All right, let's get off to this order. But yeah, nice. Really nice tip. Can't complain about that. Mate, much appreciated. Thanks for the tip. Do you have your code? 45. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, sir. Bye. Well, I think I've done it. 10 minutes later than I planned. Let's have a look. Yep, £24 on Deliveroo. and £7.68 on Uber Eats. So about 32 quid. That's about an hour and 10 minutes, which is really not bad at all. So very happy with that. Very happy. So it does give me some confidence that if I do this in the future full time, at least for a short period of time, I can perhaps 4 or 5 hours in a day and still pull in 60 quid, which is not bad at all. Thanks for watching along if you got to the end. It's now time for just a beer to celebrate. Have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever day it is you're watching this, and be safe.